Well, I'm Markus Viljanen. I am 22 years old. I live here in Turku, and I'm studying ICT in software engineering and project management. And I am now on my fourth year, closing in on the end of my study as a whole. So not much left here. I think it has been almost 2 years with of course, a gap when there's a summer vacation. But I have started when I was on my second year. Ever since I have worked in some roles, except I think a year ago in spring and the summer when I was in Japan for student exchange. I have done pretty much the whole time in different projects, project managing. I have worked as a project manager in every single project I have worked in, regardless if it's external or internal project. And I haven't had any other roles in theFIRMA thus far. So that has been the thing for me, clearly. And it all started with the QA team back in the day. I think there are a lot of benefits for other companies, and they of course then flow down to their own customers. I have seen the biggest benefits are that they get the experience of working with new people, students, not the usual company side or business side people. And also there are a lot of different benefits to working with universities, students from other sources. For example, the city may offer you some help with the work or project you are doing financially. And in addition, the work that you are doing with the university might foster some future collaboration and possibly some new projects you wouldn't even thought about before. I think there are a lot of benefits, especially for students working here. And I think the key point to realize is the start that you are having when I think for all it's around the second year when you choose your path that you are taking with this degree. And the benefits are immense. Of course, everyone has their own preferences and what they know, if it's programming, management, or visual work and designing, because you can gather the information, professional side experience, and everything that you might find in a normal work setting here while you are studying. And I think with a normal 4-year degree, you can easily gather like 3 years of experience. If you want to pursue it here all the way until you graduate, you can get a lot of work experience in an environment that is like any other company, but it also has many other aspects that normal companies won't have, because this is a university after all, even though we have our project office here. I've actually never had any like proper work relationship with a contract with any company. I've only worked as an intern for many companies throughout my years here in the university, and also before this. That's gonna be a new thing for me when I hop into the working world, I guess I would say. I also have taken part in a drifting competition, not as a driver but as a passenger with a professional drifter. And also I have long had a hobby dream I haven't been able to fulfill yet because I have pretty busy with all the studying and everything, but I would like to learn to skydive one day. I mostly spend the time at home or at the gym, which is actually pretty close, so there's not a lot of effort there. And At home, I usually like to cook a lot. So when I am here or somewhere else, going out and studying or whatever the business happens to be, I sometimes go to the restaurants here. But more often than not, I make all the other foods that I eat myself. Also sometimes play video games. That's something I often resort to when I don't really know what to do at home. I've learned a lot about myself as a manager since I continued in this role thus far, all the way from the beginning of the year. There have been a lot more changes happening in the firma as we transition from the spring to the summer. With everything else, my project ended and I got a new one. But also, since I didn't just stop working here, I also got a lot more feedback, and I learned some things that I needed to change and some things that I didn't realize I did before. They are helping me immensely. So it just doesn't just happen here, but also it affects how I work and do things outside the firma as well.